I recently, maybe in the last 2 or 3 months, reached out to one senator. I'm going to go ahead and name him Senator Brent Jackson, who had worked on a bill which had a line in it to extend the look-back window. That got taken out of that bill very early in the morning. And I emailed Senator Jackson and kind of laid out like why I was very disappointed. He said, "How long do you need to file a claim, Katie?" I actually had to ask a few people like if I was reading the tone of that email correctly. Like, it was a very uncaring, cold response. Representative Rydell out of Alamance County is amazing and is a tremendous advocate for survivors. I cannot say enough good things about him, and I wish we had more men like him. The church was built on a very patriarchal system, and a lot of that mirrors the legislative system, I think, as well. When you're raised in like an evangelical culture, purity culture is pounded into your head every time you're at church. It shapes how you view yourself completely. Not only was my abuse taking place in a church, it's communicated that girls and women are responsible for men and their responses, which is extremely shaming and gives men an easy out when things happen, which 100% plays into how abuse is viewed. And frankly, I think it makes abuse a lot easier in the church environment. I've read multiple interviews with experts who work with sex offenders, and a lot of them will say, yes, we purposely go to churches because people are so trusting. I just wish people in church would take a step back from this mindset of like having to protect the church from someone who was raped, molested, assaulted, any of those things. Stop viewing them as like intruders and start viewing them as hurt people that you should be ministering to. I get really tired of people talking about, well, I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I can tell you living with abuse your entire life is really uncomfortable. The wrongs that happen in society and the wrongs that happen with abuse should make you uncomfortable enough to act. And I don't think we're at that point yet. I hope that women and men, survivors, just continue to speak out, whether it's publicly, whether it's just within whatever institution they're part of, any of that, but I hope they continue to make people uncomfortable.